Today's class is our side Slimmer Pilates class. So all we're going to be doing is working on strengthening our obliques and our legs. So we'll be lying on our side for most of the series. So all you're going to need for this class is a mat, and let's get started. So we're going to lie down on our side, and you're going to bring your elbow in line with the shoulder. The bottom leg will be nice and bent. Extend the top leg away. So when we extend the top leg, you want to point the toes, make sure the hips are stacked, and then place your hand in front of you. So we really want to be trying to press up through the side of the waist to keep that activation and to keep our posture. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to lift the leg up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. So when you're lifting the leg, try and keep the foot in line with the hip the whole movement. So that way you're not moving forward or moving too far back. And that'll keep your pelvis nice and stable. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Now just focus on drawing the shoulder blade down and back, really lifting up through the side of the waist so we're not caving down. And at any point you're feeling any pain through the shoulders, you can just lie your head straight down. Last 5. Try and squeeze through the buttocks as you lift the leg up. 3, 2. This last one, hold it up, small circles. Again, drawing those shoulder blades down and back, really trying to lengthen through the spine here. You want to be pointing the toes and stretching the leg away so there's no bend in the knee. And then take the circles the other way. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rest down. Extend that top arm. So stretch out, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tap the hand to the shin. Inhale, extend. Exhale to tap. Nice flow movement here. So the leg now is coming a little bit on the diagonal as you tap. Working the front of the thigh, sides of the waist. And try and use that inhale to really stretch away. 5 more to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arm extended, lift the leg up. We're going to bend the elbow, tap if you can, or tap towards. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale. Open up through the chest. Nice long back. And really try and squeeze the side of the waist to keep you there. So your shoulders should be working as well. Full body workout here. Press that bottom leg down into the mat so we can get that activation. We can work that leg. 5 more. 4, 3, stretch for 2, and 1. Rest all the way down. Okay, let's go all the way into a side lying position. So our hand needs to be in line with our shoulder, hip, and feet. So the whole back of our body is parallel to the back of the mat. Our hips are stacked, and then you place one hand in front. Squeezing the heels together, taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift the legs. Keep the legs squeezed together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So you really want to try to be squeezing the side of the waist to lift the legs up. Soften through the shoulder blades, making sure they're drawing down and back. And when you're lifting the legs, the feet still stay in line with the hips so they don't come forward or too far back. And you keep that nice long line in the body. 5 more. And 4. Keep squeezing the heels together for 3, 2. This last one, hold it up nice and high. Just lift the top leg so that bottom leg stays there. Lower the top leg to the bottom. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So really feeling the side of the waist now. We're working through the glutes here as well. And then we want to try and squeeze through that bottom leg to keep it nice and still. Use your breath out to lift the leg. Last 5. We're nearly there. 4, sort of. 3, 2. This last one, hold it up nice and high, small circles. Really try not to rock through the body here, so we want to just only be moving that top leg. So nice strong core to prevent any rocking and to help with pelvis stability. And then take it the other way, stretching the leg away so we're not bending through the knee. We want to work all the way through to the muscles. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the legs together, then lower down. Well done. All right, lift that top leg back up and we're gonna beat the bottom leg to the top. So this is called our beats, working the sides of the waist and the inner thighs. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in, try and keep that top leg as still as possible. And then on the exhale, beat the bottom leg to the top, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So if you want to make this easier, you bring that bottom leg down lower so that it's only a small beat. If you want to make it harder, bring the leg up higher. But just know you got to try and keep it as still as possible. Well done. Use the exhale to lift the leg. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, hold them both up there, small scissors. Getting that burn through the side of the waist now. Try and really activate through the obliques and breathe. If you want to make this harder, come up higher. Easier option is coming down lower towards the mat. Just making sure that the knees aren't bending. You're squeezing the muscles around the knees to keep them straight. Well done. We've got 4 more. And 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last exercise on this side. So now if you want to make it harder, you can place your hand on your hip. That will bring a lot more balance into it, a lot more activation through the core. 5 to go. Keep squeezing the heels together. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up nice and high for 1 big deep breath and then lower. Well done. Okay, we're going to do that all again on the other side. So when you're ready, I'll get you to swap sides, coming into a position where your elbow is in line with your shoulder. You're extending that top leg away, pointing through the toes, hands in front of you, hips are stacked. Deep breath in, and when you're ready on your exhale, you're going to lift the leg up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So we want to be pointing through the toe, keeping the foot in line with the hip so that when you lift up, I don't want the hips to roll back. So if they're rolling back, you might be coming up a little bit too high. It's a nice small movement because it's already working just by sitting up. It's already working your obliques, your shoulders. So it's not about how high you can lift up. You want to keep that posture as you do this exercise. Using the exhale to lift the leg. The breathing really enhances the exercises. So exhale, lift, inhale, lower, 5 more. Keep lifting up through the side of the waist. Last 2. Last one, hold it up nice and high, small circles. Reaching the leg away, so we're working the muscles around the hip, the glutes. We're not working the joints, so the knee isn't bending. And then focus on the breathing here as it starts to get hard. Take the circles the other way. Keeping the hips stacked. Stretch the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Well done. Extend the top arm away. Feel that nice stretch through the whole side of the waist. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, tap. If you can't quite reach, that's okay. Just tap towards or go towards the leg. Just going at your level. always taking any of these classes at your own pace, taking breaks if you need to. And if it's starting to get too much on the shoulder, just lower the arm down. Exhale, tap. Inhale to come back. Last 5. Stretch. 4. Stretch away a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arm, bend, tap if you can, extend away. Inhale, tap, exhale, extend. Draw the shoulder blades down and back as you start to get tired. Keep those hips stacked. Exhale. So you want to draw the ribs towards the hips as you extend. That'll keep your spine in neutral. Last 5. And 4. 3, 2, last 1. And then gently rest down. All right, let's lie all the way on our side. So we have that nice long line. Hips are stacked, the feet, hips, shoulder, and hand are all in line with each other. So the back of the mat should be parallel to the back of your body. Place your hand in front of you for stability. Squeeze the legs together. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, reset your core, nice strong core here, and then as you exhale, lift the legs up, keeping them squeezed together. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So the legs are one unit. Try and squeeze the side of the waist to lift the legs. Try not to roll back as you lift the legs, and then keep those hips nice and stacked. Good work. If you want to make this harder, you come up higher. If you want to make it easier, you can just come up a little bit, or even just do tiny lifting the top legs, especially if you're new to Pilates. 5 more. And 4. Nice strong belly here, nice strong core. 2. Last one, hold it up, lift the top leg up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So keeping that bottom leg nice and still. If it gets too much, you can always lower it down. All right, so making sure the hips don't roll back now. Thinking about being an inch taller through the spine. Really working through the side of the waist here. Well done, stretching the legs away, pointing through the toes. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, small circles. So this can be really challenging. You can go really, really small here so there's no rocking through the body. And then draw the shoulder blades down and back. Try to have a nice posture as it starts to get hard. And then take it the other way. Keep stretching the leg away. Keep that bottom leg as still as possible. Come up a little bit higher. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together, lower all the way down. Okay, we'll go into our beats now. So we've got a few more to go and then we're nearly there. So lift that top leg up, hold that position, take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, lift the bottom leg to the top. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So really trying to squeeze the side of the waist, trying to keep that top leg as still as possible. And then trying to squeeze the inner thighs as you bring the legs together. All right, you should be really feeling the side of the waist now. If you want to make it harder, then come up higher. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold them up, separate, small scissors. Pointing through the toes. Think about there being a rod from your hip all the way to the foot. So there's a metal rod there and it's not letting you bend the knees. You're really trying to reach for the wall or whatever's there next to your toes. Head's nice and heavy, so there's no straining through the neck. If you want to make it harder, come up higher. Last 5 and 4, 3, we're nearly there for 2 and 1. Squeeze the legs together, lower all the way down. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Keep the hips stacked. Now, if you want to make this harder, hand goes on the hip. Make sure though the shoulder blades are drawn down and back, and that just brings a lot of balance into it. 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. And then rest all the way down. Well done. All right, let's stretch out. So press up through the body. We're going to go into a mermaid position because we worked all of our side of the waist. So we just want to stretch out the sides and the hips. So your foot's on your thigh and then the other foot comes to the back. Now the opposite elbow comes down. I just want you to bring the arm up and over. Well done today. Making sure that the fingertips stay active through this exercise so you're not rounding down. You still want to create a really nice posture here so that you can create long, lean muscles and that you can do the movement correctly. So a small engagement through the core. Take a breath in, press up through the arm, bring that arm up and over. So the knees, try and press them down so you can open up the hips. To make it harder, you can bring the hand across. And then inhale, gently come up. Let's do the other side. So just swap the feet over. Lower down onto the elbow. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, take yourself into that stretch. Good work. Deep breath in, press all the way up. Use the exhale to come over. Hands either beside you to make it easier or across to make it harder. Well done, and a deep breath in to come up. Well done today on your Pilates.